Alright guys, so this morning we're just going to do some basic maintenance. Something I've never done, probably should have by now. 60,000 miles on the rig in just over 2 years. Going to replace the cabin air filter and the engine air filter. Cabin air filter is a lot of debate on whether you should go OEM, the carbon, whatever. It's just a paper filter. So I got these on Amazon. It's a 3-pack and it was about 15 bucks. So I don't see the need to spend all the money on the OEM one for your cabin air filter. It's not a vital part. So got those. There's several other ones out there that people have used and worked with good luck, but this is, I don't know, came recommended by some others and they were available and cheap. So I'll link those in the description. And for the air filter, the engine air filter, I do like to go OEM on a lot of stuff, but again, air filters are pretty much air filters, and I'm pretty sure the Toyota one's even made by somebody else, but went with the Wicks. Now, I did try to find OEM. There just weren't many available without paying 15 bucks in shipping. So if you're not familiar with Wicks, they make filters for many other companies, air filters, oil filters, all sorts of filters. They're a pretty trusted name, so I had no problem going for that. And that was about 15 bucks also, Amazon. Link in the description below. So I get these opened up and I'll show you where they go, and we'll just swap it out. It should be simple. This is going to take a few minutes, and this is going to take a few minutes. So yeah, and they look really good. In fact, I will compare it to the OEM one that comes out. So 2 more. I'll just stash these in the garage. They'll be there for next time, because try to remember to change them out sooner than I have been. So let's go up front. We'll remove the existing one so I can show you that process, and we'll come back here and kind of compare the two before we get the new one in. All right, so hopefully you can see it in there. Hopefully it's lit enough. It's pretty dark, but we're just on the passenger side. Here's the glove box. I took all my junk out of it, so you don't have to watch me do that. But all you have to do is remove this compartment back here. See if we can get in here. It's the very back. I've never done this, so comes right out. Remove the white case, and there's the filter. That's the OEM one, and you can see there's arrows that point up. That's the only thing you've really got to pay attention to. You can see it. Up arrow, up arrow. You just have to remember to install the new one with the up arrow. So again, I've never done this to the rig, so this is how simple it is. I'm doing it one-handed and filming with the other. I can't get my fingers in there to pull this guy out, but there it is. So let's take this to the back. And it is safe to say that this thing is filthy. Now, we have been through the wildfires, so I did have quite a few miles during the wildfire with some thick smoke. But yeah, this thing is disgusting. Definitely needs to be replaced. And there is gunk in there. Totally. This is supposed to be white. This is not a carbon filter, so this thing definitely needed to be replaced. Kind of get out here in the light. So a lot of people will complain about the number of pleats in the new aftermarket ones. Yeah, the more pleats means the more surface area, but for a fraction of the cost, I can replace it twice as many times, or twice as often for less money. And I can tell you that the aftermarket one, this thing's a lot heavier. Like, it might have more to it than this. Doesn't weigh anything, so if that means anything. So I'm gonna go throw that guy and button it up, and then we'll have a new filter. All right, so we're just gonna drop the new one in there, which airflow arrow up. You can see the fan motor and everything in there. It's kind of neat. Goes right in. There's an up arrow on this lid. I don't know that it gets much easier. Pop the black one in. And that's it. Cabin air filter replaced. Throw all my junk back in the glove box, and we'll go on to the engine air filter. They couldn't have made that much easier. I know, probably a stupid video because it's self-explanatory, but hopefully help somebody. I know I watched videos before I did it. Look, it's so simple. There's instructions on the back of the box. No need for this video. But again, 2 extras. Those will go in the garage for next time. Let's go pull the engine air filter out. and then we'll compare it to the Wix one, just so you can see what the OEM compared to Wix looks like. There's gonna be some differences, but it'll work. All right, so here we are. Front of the rig is up here, back of the rig, air box is on the passenger side. Also trying out this new snap mount for the camera, which works good because it's just a magnet to the hood. So all it is your 4 clips, 2 to the front, 1 to the back, and then 1 at the engine side. Lift it out, and there's the OEM air filter. Let's take this to the back. So, open up the Wix, which already is something I didn't know it had. So I've tried to do reading, and I'm not sure anybody has the exact answer, but this pre-filter, some filters don't have, even some of the OEM Toyota ones don't have, from what I'm reading. I don't know how true that is. And again, I don't know how true it is if that's just a pre-filter, or if that has, like, this looks like it might be charcoal impregnated, something to do with evaporation of fuel, excess fuel in the intake to meet carb approval. I don't know. And I wasn't too concerned, and I didn't expect this Wix filter to have it, but it does. Probably just a pre-filter. So, metal screen on there. Honestly, this Wix filter feels built better than the OEM one. OEM wasn't too bad. It's got a lot of dust built up in it, but you know, the old trick of you used to be able to hold these up to the sun and look through them. I've seen worse air filters come out of worse rigs, so I don't think we're too bad off there. But anyways, we'll go throw this new one in and be done. All right, super simple. Filters will switch. Got the old cabin air filter on the left, old engine air filter on the right. Gonna throw those in the garbage. Definitely can't hurt. Got the extra 2 cabin air filters going in the garage. That's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, it's gonna be pretty basic, pretty simple. Yeah, and just as an update, 2 weeks with the 285s, and I'm in love with them. This thing drives so much different and feels so much, I don't know, bigger, if you will. Definitely rolls nicer down the freeway, but the other tires had a lot of miles and didn't realize it until I put new tires on. So, all right, thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.